Hey folks, it's your boy Nathan here, and it is the 28th of December, 2021. And I wanted to make a video. This is going to be a little bit longer than some of the videos that I've made in the past, but it's because I really discovered so much information over the past week, and I wanted to put it out there. This is going to be very shocking for a lot of people. Like, I can't even believe it, some of this myself. But anyway, first things first. So I took the stomach emptying test. I got the results back. And guess what? It came back normal. Normal. They said that my stomach is emptying fine, which blows me away because 2 days prior to the test, I had a really, really bad day. And the only thing that I ate over the whole entire day was a pack of, it was Lipton cup of soup, chicken noodle soup. That was at 1:30 in the afternoon. The only thing that I was able to keep down to 176 pounds, which is really crappy because I was around 200. But anyway, woke up around 4:30 in the morning because of heartburn, and ended up getting sick. What was really interesting, though, is what came up were the noodles. So 14 hours later, those noodles were still in my stomach, but you say that my stomach empties at a normal pace. I'm not a doctor, but I'm sure that your body should probably process some soup noodles quicker than 14 hours. But anyway, so that's one thing. The next thing is really, really bizarre and really, really interesting. When you talk about the invisible thread, and I'm sorry, my camera's all over the place, but this is really, really important, guys. Heather had a guest that came up and just casual conversation, found out that he worked for the Veterans Administration. And he helps a lot of veterans file their disability complaints. I've never even filed for disability. I don't even know what form it is. I went into the military in 1986, got out in 98, and just never did it. Excuse me. I do know that I was exposed in the Navy. I was exposed to high levels of lead, and that's documented in my service jacket. But the time, the 8 years in the Marine Corps, I never really thought too much about it. So just chewing the fat with this guy, and afterwards saying, you got it. This is the first step, and you got to get your records, your medical records, and blah, 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 blah. And just saying, oh, where were you at? Where were you stationed? Oh, well, most of my time in the Marine Corps, I was at Camp Lejeune, North Carolina. And the conversation completely changed. He was like, what? You were at Camp Lejeune? I'm like, yeah. Like, most of my time in the Marine Corps was there. Come to find out that the water at Camp Lejeune... Now, let me preface this. When you hear about water contamination, a lot of times you think about sewage, boiling waters for your water. It's not safe. Run your water for a couple hours and then boil it just to make sure that it's safe. Okay, this is not that type of contamination. This is poisons, deadly poisons that do not escape your body. They attach to, I guess, fatty cells and stay in your body forever. So Camp Lejeune was, it was determined that their water levels for some of these chemicals were 3,500 times the normal safe amount. And they tried to hide it and cover it up, but they got busted. So now what they're doing is they're saying that if you can prove that you've been at that base for 30 days, and it doesn't have to be consecutive, just 30 days, and you have a list of this long laundry list of these medical issues, then you're entitled to compensation. Did not know that. Also, there's a lot of different things that are going on with the Gulf War. So, as you guys know, I'm a Gulf War veteran for the first Gulf War. was in the second Gulf War as a contractor, as a civilian, but was in both of them. So there are people that around that time frame are having a lot of medical issues. And I don't know if any of my medical issues are related to either Gulf War syndrome, if it's just gastroparesis, if it's any of these other afflictions or things, but I've decided that I don't want to fight this battle anymore. It's been a couple years. Actually, it's been a lot of years, but really the last 2 years have been horrible. So I'm just gonna get an attorney. There's a guy that's local that's pretty renowned, and we're gonna fight this thing and do it and try to see the benefits that are out there for me, for fighting for our country, for making sure that we've been safe. I don't look at it as trying to get over. I look at it as I'm entitled to it. I earned it. And you poisoned me and you knew it, but no hard feelings there. Anyway, we'll get this figured out. It's your boy Nathan Lumpkin. Just wanted to give you guys an update, but yeah, I can't even tell you how many years, months I've spent at that base. And a lot of my friends. Now, last point, and I keep saying last point, talking to a couple of my other Marine Corps buddies, they didn't know about this either. There's a directive out there that is helping people that are sick, that were stationed at that base. And so far, out of the 4 or 5 people that I've talked to, no one has known about it. And I just happened to stumble upon it by accident, and now I'm spreading the word to other people to let them know that we're actually at that base. So anyway, for real, I'm gonna sign out. Nathan Lumpkin, you guys take care. Spread the word. Let people know that that have been poisoned at that base. Not trying to be a Karen, not trying to be to sensationalize this particular situation, but man, guys, we were poisoned. So if you're sick, let's get that compensation, get that money, because it's there for us, because we did what we needed to do for our country. All right, guys, take care. Peace out.